Raising a family in Halifax. What advice do I have for you? What do I recommend you do? This is something you're thinking about, because if you're thinking about coming to Canada and you're bringing a family, if you mess it up, you're not only messing up your life, but you're messing up your family's life. So how are we going to make sure your family has a good life? How are we going to make sure you have a good life? I've been eating cashews and they're sliding to the side of my face. I thought I swallowed them all, but they're kind of... Give me a second. Yeah, hit that subscribe button if you want to have a great family life when you move to Canada, because if you bring your family to Canada and one day you come home and your family is replaced by 2 golden retrievers and you don't know why, it's probably because you didn't hit that subscribe button. So be sure to hit it. So you want to raise a family in Halifax. So what advice do I have for you? A, make sure you come to Halifax with a savings. Don't come to Halifax with $25 in your bank account and expect to get a job right off the bat. Try to have some savings. Second of all, what's your action plan? What things are you going to bring from home that you're going to need here? Simple stuff are going to go a long way. Pressure cookers to cook food, spices you might have back home that you don't have here. You know, something just to motivate you, keepsakes, things to have around. These are things that you need to think of before you come here. But once you're actually here, what should you do? You should probably begin looking for work before you even get here. By the time you know you're accepted to live in Canada, you have a visa, a working visa, you're doing everything legally, try your best to get a job. If you're not gonna try beforehand, you're gonna, be waiting for a long time before you get one. The job market isn't fantastic anywhere in the world. I mean, you could probably easily get a McDonald's job, but then you still have to file the paperwork, you still have to sign up, you gotta fill your name in the little boxes. It's annoying. So make sure that you either have a job offer beforehand or you have an idea about how to get one quickly. Now, in terms of raising your family, think about what schools you're going to send your children to. Think about what universities, if you're going to send them to university. Maybe you're just moving here with your significant other. What are you going to do to support the household? The both of you. You have to have a plan. And you should be able to actually calculate how much income you expect to make and how much you expect to spend. So from the very beginning, you need to have a budget plan. Do not forego making a budget plan. You should make a budget plan from the very beginning. How much is rent gonna cost? How much are you gonna be able to make? How much in savings? Specifically, try to have 6 months to a year in savings if you want to be safe. Try your best to just hodl all that, keep as much as you can, and then once you arrive in Halifax, hit the ground running. In terms of where to live and where to go, what are some cheap accommodations, check places like Craigslist and Kijiji, but when you actually get there, make sure the landlords aren't sketchy, because Craigslist and Kijiji is very sketchy oftentimes. So make sure that you're checking those 2 places. Also, just look for apartments in Halifax. Avoid Fenwick Towers. I've been in Killam Properties for a number of years. Killam Properties I recommend. People have stayed in Park Victoria that I know. I can't attest to that myself, but I hear it's pretty good. So just keep looking around. Join Facebook groups. We have an international students, just look up International Students in Canada support group on Facebook. Join that group. We have about 250 members. A lot of them will help you out and will chime in about places we've lived in the city. So these things are really going to help you. Just open up an Instagram account. Look at where people live. Look up hashtag Halifax houses. DM those people. Say, hey, what's your apartment like? What building do you live in? These things are going to help you. Do your research. And once you get there, it's just math. It's making sure you have that job, staying consistent to your budget, and asking yourself, what do you want out of it? Why are you moving to Halifax? What's a long-term goal? You're immigrating, so what's your 5-year plan? Are you going to move to Toronto? Are you going to move to Ontario? Like, do you want to go to a different province? Is there a city you want to end up in? So have those goals. The biggest thing is just not coming here with no idea and no savings, because that's the biggest mistake you can do when you're raising a family. And yeah, that's the best advice I can give you. So peace.